Hi 2T, I hope you've had a good, happy and productive week. We're going to do the same thing that we did last week, which is to review your notes from week 2 before I outline the new extract and tasks that you will cover in week 3. So please make sure that you have your notes in front of you as we go through each of the answers. As you go through each of these slides, I want you to remember the same thing that I would tell you when we're in class. My answers here are examples, they are suggestions, they do not need to be identical to your answers, but you should be able to check your answers against mine so that you know you are on the right track. Go through each of the slides, checking your notes. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. Equally, if you have any valid alternatives that you'd just really like to share with me, then go for it and send me those by email. I have uploaded a short video of my own pair paragraph response for this week. I will add a link to that here. Please have a look at that and compare it to your own pair paragraph. Equally, if you've yet to start your pair paragraph, you could use that as a jumping off point. Another place to find some feedback or some advice is last week's video, so Intro to Shakespeare Week 2, when I went over a couple of student examples in a bit of depth. This week we are going to focus on the death scene. It's not really a spoiler because we already know from the outset in the prologue that the two lovers were doomed to die. The monologue we're going to focus on is spoken by Romeo, and it's when he finds Juliet's dead body in the crypt. The audience knows that she is not really dead. She has taken a poison that makes it appear as though she's dead so that she can steal away with Romeo. She sent a letter ahead to Romeo so that he would be aware of this, but in a tragic twist, the letter never arrives. So instead of turning up to the crypt so they can run away together, Romeo truly believes that his one true love, his wife, who's only been married to him for a few days, is dead. He's already bought a vial of poison, so he turns up to say goodbye to Juliet. If you've yet to watch the Baz Luhrmann 1996 version of Romeo and Juliet, I would really advise it. It's a great way to get your head around the story and some of the passions and the emotions that come with gripping scenes like this. Throughout this section, Shakespeare uses dramatic irony. The audience is very much aware that Juliet is not dead. Romeo thinks that he is speaking to Juliet's corpse, and he continually refers to his impending death. This builds a sense of worry and drama for the audience, who know how tragic this moment is going to be. So it sets up fear and worry, as we know that Romeo is prepared to take his life, just as Juliet is about to wake up again. Instead of a pair paragraph this week, your main task is to complete the table on this slide. You could do that by copying the table out into a jotter or by completing it on your own device. I have provided you with the first 3 quotations, and your challenge is to select more quotations from the sections we've read so far. For each of the quotations, you will complete technique, themes, what you learn about the characters, and there's a challenge as well for you to identify the conventions of tragedy, bearing in mind that you might be repeating the same conventions over and again. That's us at the end of week 3. Well done for engaging with this work. Please email your responses for this week as soon as you can. And if you have any outstanding work from the first 2 weeks, please feel free to send that along as and when you can. Be kind to yourselves. This is a strange situation that we are in. It's perfectly okay for you to be working at a different pace to your friends and classmates. And I completely understand that that will be the case for some of you. So if you've not got in touch with me yet, don't be afraid to do so. Email me, reach out, tweet me if that's easier, and just let me know how you're getting along with this work and how best I can support you. Until I hear from you, please stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of each other.